हाय वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो। उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोग खैरियत से होंगे। तो आज की इस वीडियो के अंदर हमने बात करनी है कि आप लोग जो है वो किस तरह से ऐप्स जो हैं उनको टेस्ट करके जो है वो अर्निंग कर सकते हैं। तो 9 बेस्ट साइट्स आपके साथ डिस्कस की जाएंगी जो कि आपको जो है ऐप टेस्टिंग के जो है वो क्या करते हैं, पे करते हैं। तो स्टार्ट करेंगे आज की इस वीडियो। इफ़ यू थिंक यू हैव टू बी a tech genius to get paid to test apps, you are not alone. While it's a common misconception, it's not true at all. In fact, testing apps for pay is the new equivalent of completing surveys for cash. The main difference is that instead of answering a series of questions about products, you are testing out an app to enhance its functionality, usability, and design. In essence, you are helping developers create apps that are less buggy, more functional, and more user friendly. At the same time, you are getting paid for it. So keep reading to see where you can find some great app testing jobs to make some quick extra money in your spare time today. तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दीजिएगा यहाँ पर, ठीक है। तो how does getting paid to test apps work? As a user tester, you test the app functionality by using the app the way a normal user would, ensuring the user experience is overall positive while also noting any glitches. Once you have reported your feedback to the developer, you get rewarded. While the job may sound simple, it does require some practice and patience to get it down pat. Fortunately, there are many easy to use apps and websites out there where you can get paid to test apps. Although the vast majority of users on these sites only test apps on a part time basis, the side hustle still can bring in some good amount of pocket money. Where to find some other ways to make extra money with your phone? Here are our top picks for the best money making apps out there: Swagbucks, iBota, MyPoints, Survey, Jungle. Where can I get paid to test apps? There are many websites that pay users to test out apps. You can test apps through one site or multiple sites, but you should bear in mind that each one is different. The application process, pay rates, and test opportunities vary by site, so it's important to research the sites and see which ones suit you the most. We have simplified the research for you by consolidating a list of companies we think you should consider. Each company has its own pros and cons, therefore, it's essential that you carefully consider every company qualities and see which one are best for you. Number one, user testing आ जाता है. User testing is the best known site out there for testing apps. Since its creation in 2007, the company has helped big name clients like Samsung, Lowe's, and Grammarly enhance their apps and websites. Thus, the company is well respected in this space. How do I pass the user testing test? Follow these tips to pass the user testing test. Check your audio quality before starting. One of the most overlooked qualifications on user part is audio quality. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest reason users fail the user testing is issue with their audio. This may be due to the fact that many people aren't comfortable using microphones on their laptops and or aren't aware of their microphones are properly working. Number two, practicing giving clear specific feedback. When you have determined that your microphone quality is on par with user testing standards, the next step is to focus on your communication. It's one thing to complete tasks of a test successfully, it's another thing to verbally explain your thoughts processing while performing the task. Make sure your feedback is as detailed as possible. You want to give us as much feedback as possible when using the app during the test, so you shouldn't hesitate to give input such as if that notification icon were a different color like red, it would grab my attention even more. The app animation and colors really make it fun to interact with. I think the bit of text over here should be a lot shorter and simpler. Again, it's not the way you conduct the task that's really important, it's the way you communicate your thoughts. After all, the only things you are getting paid for is your opinion, nothing else. With these tips, you will have everything you need to pass the test on first attempt to start testing websites for money. So, does user testing really pay? User testing does pay its testers, as you can earn anywhere from $5 to $120 per test. As expected, shorter tests pay less, while longer tests with screen and audio recordings and follow-up written questions pay more. Live conversation tests, which involves joining a scheduled video conference call, pay the most. Keep in mind that payments are sent through PayPal. Currently, the company doesn't use any other online payment system to allow you get paid to test apps. तो ये थी आज की वीडियो जिसके अंदर बात की कि आप लोग ऐप टेस्टिंग के ज़रिए से जो है वो किस तरह से अर्निंग कर सकते हैं। तो आप लोगों से मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो के अंदर। अपना बहुत सारा ख्याल रखिएगा। टेक केयर।